Are you ready, me mateys, for our last math lesson this week? I hope you are. So on the last slide, it was a quick patterns practice, which is so important in math. I went ahead and wrote out my answers. So 5 plus 2 is 7. We added 10. 15 plus 2 is 17. We added 10. 25 plus 2 is 27. We added another 10. 35 plus 2 is 37. Look at that pattern. Our 1 stayed the same because it was our 1s were always 5 and 2, 5 and 2, 5 and 2, 5 and 2, and we were just adding 10s. Okay, and look at that. Our 10s were even in order. No 10s, 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s. Challenge problem. 95 plus 2. We know 5 plus 2 is 7, and then we just say there's 9 10s. So I hope you got all that figured out. I wanted to show you very quickly just in case you were having some questions. All right, we are going to keep working on what we were working on yesterday. So adding those numbers using quick tens and then using numbers, okay? So we're just gonna put it all together today and keep working because I know at first sometimes it can seem difficult, but the more you practice math, so pay attention to the videos, the more you, write and practice it, the better you will be at it. And it'll start making more sense the more you work with those numbers, okay? So if it works, if it helps you learn to write it in a notebook and pause the video and write it all with me, do that, okay? Do what helps you learn best. All right, so our first problem today is gonna be 58 plus 39, okay? 58 plus 39. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one to show you the quick strategy from yesterday. If you want to do it with me, you can, and then we'll do 2 more together, okay? 58 plus 39. Now we're gonna kind of put together everything we've been working on for the last few weeks. If we look at our place value charts, we can even put them in there, 58 and 39. You can see there's 10s and 1s, 10s and 1s. So we're gonna do it just like we did yesterday. We're going to do our quick tens and then our numbers, okay? And then maybe we'll try to solve one with just numbers. We'll see. But we're still gonna do our quick tens just because that helps us visualize and really understand what's going on, okay? So let's solve 58. How many tens? 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many ones? 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, use my different color to use my next number. 39. How many tens? 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. How many ones? 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to write that we're adding, and we'll write our answer under the line. Let's go to our ones first. Now I know I have 9 down here. I know that if I add 1 more, it'll make it a 10. So I'm going to grab 1 from up here, and that makes it a 10, because I know 9 plus 1 more gives me 10. So I'm going to move those numbers over here into a 10. 10, 10, 10. All right, so that became a 10. I counted those, they moved over into a 10, so I cross it off to remember that those are now a 10, okay? Let's count how many ones we still have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 down here, and let's count our 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, big numbers. 97. What a big answer. Look at us doing awesome, super big number math. That's just so exciting. All right, now we're going to use our number strategy, okay? And it's the same idea as this, just using numbers. Make sure you line up your 10s and 1s, otherwise you'll get confused. Because if I go like this, I might think that the 3 is a 1 and the 5 is 100, and oh my goodness, that would be all mixed up. So make sure you have your 10s lined up and your 1s lined up. They should be right on top of each other. 58 and then 39 is right below. Okay, it has to be very neat, otherwise you'll get mixed up, just like we do our dots in order, in a neat order, not just everywhere. We gotta line these up too, okay? So we do our adding, we do our line underneath. All right, now, I could think of 2 ways to solve our 1's place. I know if I have 9, I just need 1 more to make the 10. So I could break apart the 8 into a 7 and a 1, and then I could say 9 plus 1 gives me a 10, and then there's 7 left over. But I think what made more sense to me yesterday when I was explaining it, I liked just adding these together and then writing my answer, but remember to put the 10 up here. Okay, so let's try that. So if I have 9 plus 8, we can do the counting on strategy. So 9 in your head plus 8 more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 9 plus 8 is 17. And I know if I'm thinking of the number 17, you can write it down. I know that's 1's place and 10's place. So there's 7 ones, 7, and then 1 10 that we put here, 17. And see that number? 17, it's right there. So it didn't go anywhere. We just moved the 10s over without even having to think about it. We just did it. Now we're going to add our 10s. 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1 more, 9. So our answer is 97, just like it was here. Woohoo! All right. Excuse me. We're going to solve 2 more altogether. So I want you to be writing out and working this through with me. And you know what would be a good challenge if you're feeling like you understand this? When I give you the problem, I'll just go ahead and tell you. Give me a second. All right, our next problem is going to be 39 plus 47. Okay, so here's your challenge. If you think you understand this, then pause your video and see if you can solve this using our quick tens or using our numbers. And that'll really show you if you understand, okay? And then watch the rest of the video and make sure you did all the steps and you got the right answer. That's just a quick way to see if you're understanding how to do it. If you're not sure yet, then don't pause the video, okay? Then just work it through with me, okay? But that's a challenge for those of you who think, oh, I got this. If you think you have it, then go and pause the video and see if you can work that through by yourself. Big challenge. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working this through with you. So if you wanna do it by yourself, pause the video now. All right, we're working it through together. So let's start with 39. We're gonna draw it with quick tens. So how many, oh, I can put it in my place value boxes. That helps us see it even easier. How many tens? 3. 1, 2, 3. How many ones? 9. Oh, these big numbers again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. How many, oh, change my color. For 47, how many tens? 4. And how many ones? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm gonna use my blue. Just got distracted. I'm gonna use my blue to circle our ones. Let's find some tens. So I know if I have 9, I need how many more to get a 10? 1 more. So I'm gonna take my 9 and capture 1 more. Got it. 9 plus 1 more is gonna give me 110. So I'm gonna move these over. Oh, there's not a lot of room. I'll move it over here this time. Add a 10 right there. Make sure you draw that in. Then those are used up. They turned into that 110. All right, so now we do our adding, draw a line. All right, how many ones do we still have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, 86. Look at those big numbers. 86. Woo! All right, let's do it with numbers. And if you didn't get all this done, go ahead and pause, finish this, and then let's keep going, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with our numbers. So I'm gonna write out my numbers, 39 and 47. Am I ready to add? No! What did I do wrong? Oh, I have to line them up. Yep, I have to have my ones together and my tens together, otherwise it'll mix me up and I'll get so confused. So we have 39 and then 47, and look, my ones are in line, the 9 and the 7, and my tens are in order. Good, I'm ready now. All right, so now we're gonna start with our ones. Just like we did over here, we can say, oh, I have 9, I just need 1 more, and it'll make a 10. So I can turn that 7 into a 1. 7 take away 1 turns it into a 6. So now that's a 1 and a 6. The 9 plus the 1 makes a 10. So I can move my 10 over here just like we did over here. And then I have how many left? 6. And if that makes sense to you, do that strategy. Or I can think of it like 39 plus 47. And I show you a lot of different ways just to help you see all the different ways we can solve this. In class, I would be showing your work and showing you all the different ways your friends are thinking about it. But here I just have to show you how I'm thinking about it. So make sure you show your work so I can see how you're thinking about it. All right, so the other way you can think about it is do your 9 plus 7, you're counting on 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay, 16. Look how there's 1 10. So you're going to put it in the tens place, and then your 6. 16. See, it's still there, 16. All right, now we're going to add our tens. 3 plus 4 plus 1. So 3 plus 4 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1 more, 8. 86. We got the same answer using both strategies. So we're pretty confident this is the right answer. All right, 86 and 86. All right, let's solve one more together, and then you solve one more by yourself, okay? And again, if you think you can solve this one by yourself, pause the video and see if you can solve it by yourself, and then keep going and see if you got it right. That's a great way to challenge yourself. All right, our last one, make sure you're writing this down with me, because if you're just listening and you're kind of listening, but you're also thinking about dinner, this will not be helping you. You need to be listening and paying attention. That's why I want you writing it down, so you're really paying attention. This one is going to be 49 plus 44, okay? 49 plus 44. If you have it written down, if you want to, you can pause the video and try to solve yourself. Or if you want to work it through with me, then just make sure you're writing it down with me. And if you get behind, then just pause the video and finish your writing, okay? So here we go. 49 plus 44. Let's do our quick tens first and then our numbers. So 49, oh, I'm going to put it in my place value boxes. Bloop. That really helps us see our ones and tens, ones and tens. Okay, how many tens do we have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many ones? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Use my next color for 44. How many tens? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many ones? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My marker is starting to run dry. All right, now we do our adding sign. That was kind of silly. And a line to show we're going to have our answer under the line. All right, so I know if I have 9, how many more do I need to get 10? We need 1 more, so I'm going to capture 1 more down there. And we can check if we need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 ones. I'm going to move those over here into 1 10. And say I moved those ones into a 10. And I put it over here. All right, let's count up how many ones we have. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 left. Let's count how many tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Whoa, look at these big numbers. 93 is what we have left over. Okay, now we'll do the numbers. So if you don't have this finished, go ahead and pause the video and finish it. All right, now we're going to do our numbers. I'm going to use my blue marker since my black one's starting to get dry. All right, so let's do 49 plus 44. We're going to line them up. Ready to start. I hope your board does not look like mine. Because if yours looks like this, you're going to be so confused. I don't even know what numbers those are. So make sure when you're writing them, and I bet you guys are because you're very smart, but I don't know. I can't see your work. So make sure you line it up, 49 and 44. Your ones are lined, can't see it. Your ones are lined up and your tens are lined up. Okay, now we do our adding just like we did over here. Draw our line so our answers can be under the line. And let's start with our 10 ones. We're going to try to, we see a 9. How many more does 9 need to make a 10? Just 1 more. So if we want, we can break that 4 and say, okay, I'm going to take 1 from the 4. That leaves it as a 3. The 9 and the 1 makes a 10 that we can put over here. And there's how many left over? 3. Okay, so that's one way we can solve it. I'm going to go ahead and show you the other way. And I want you to use whichever way makes the most sense to you. We could also just do our counting on. 9 plus 4 more. 9 in your head. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, in the number 13, how many tens? 1. And how many ones? 3. So we'll put 3, we'll put our 13 here. 13. See how it's still there? This is just showing us that we're still adding that to the tens place. Okay, all right, now let's add our tens. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 1 more, 9. 93. Look, our answers are the same, 93 and 93. So we can be confident that we got it right. So we checked it twice. Woohoo! All right, so this is how we are solving today. If you need to go back and rewatch and try to remember some more, you definitely can. You're going to be solving a problem, one problem on the next slide. It is 58 plus 32. Okay, So you're gonna be solving that. Actually, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna make it 58 plus 33, okay? I'm gonna change that for the next slide. Solve that one, show your thinking. Don't just guess a number or write a number. I want to see your thinking. And then I will see you next week. We'll keep working on more awesome math to make our brains super smart. Okay, I'll see you next week. Actually, I'll see you in writing, and then I'll see you next week for math. Bye.